Sagittarini, Sagittarini. Param pam pam param pam pam. Sagittarini, Sagittarini. Param pam pam param pam pam. My God, Happy New Year 2024, my gorgeous Sagittarini. It's literally everything is going to change, and it's all going to start right at the beginning of this year, when you are going to be facing one of the most exciting opportunities of your life. This absolutely mind-blowing, exciting opportunity which you are going to have right at the beginning of this year, my gorgeous Sagittarini. It's literally going to change your life. Oh my God, this opportunity is about you finally being able to transform one specific goal into your reality. It's happening, it's happening, it's happening, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Indeed. Happy New Year 2024. I wish you all the best. What am I going to do right now? I'm going to focus on each month just a little bit. Of course, I'm going to be focusing on those important things, important factors, which are going to be playing a really big role when it comes to you moving forward with your life. So when it comes to that absolutely mind-blowing month of January 2024, all I can say is maybe subconsciously you were thinking really negatively about this particular month, but I can tell you this month it's completely going to surprise you. It's about an opportunity which you are going to have right at the beginning of this month. My God, this opportunity is going to make you feel instantly enthusiastic. In fact, you are going to start becoming so enthusiastic where you are going to start also with this powerful infectious energy. You're also going to start really motivating, and you're going to start to inspire people around you and people in your life as well. This is a very powerful infectious energy you're going to have indeed, which in itself it speaks to for itself what a powerful aspect of your life is about to unfold. This important opportunity you are going to become aware of. It's going to make you instantly ecstatic, because you will know pam 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 that you are going to be able to transform your goal into reality. And it's even more so, it's to do with something that you know what to do. It's to do with your skill. It's to do with you expressing yourself in such a beautiful and organic and authentic way as well. But on another note, so it's all about you transforming a specific idea into reality. You're gonna become a very, very confident about your power, and even more so, you will realize that you've got all the resources that you need. What a mind-blowing beginning of a new year 2024 you're going to have. Do not forget the fact that you're borrowing the energy, a very powerful energy of a number one. It's happening in the first month of the year, so it means that it's all about number one. This energy helps you to go forward. This energy inspires you. This energy gives you strength at a time when you would be like, no baby, no. With another words, what the energy of number one does, basically it helps us to open up, to step out of our comfort zone, and maybe, to do something that we find so challenging, and to do something that we kind of don't normally have a confidence to do, and to do something that we find it like a little bit of a risk. Well, let me tell you something. Life is a one big risk. If we don't make certain risks in life, you know what I mean, we're never gonna know and never gonna find out what would have happened, you know what I mean, otherwise. So it's important to take risks in life. If things go down, if things go up, up after. It doesn't matter. At least you're trying. At least you're moving on. But when it's to do with something that you're destined for, trust me, you can try 5 times, 6, 7, 8. You are going to make it the 8th time. It doesn't matter. So this is why it's important to keep going backwards and forwards as well. Because if we do something that we are so destined for, you know, and then we are so passionate about it, and it doesn't work out, it's not a bad thing. It means that we need to go backwards a little bit and maybe to gather certain information along our path that we missed out on. It's all about our own personal preparation. It's all about our inner world. The state of our inner world is how outer world is. Do you know what I mean? What we are persistently thinking about, we are seeing it outside. Do you know what I mean? So the more positive and optimistic we are, the more positive and optimistic our outer world is going to be. So it's a lot about our personal reflection indeed. Okay, so and what you're going to find out, my gorgeous Sagittarini, is that now you will be able to transform one particular goal into reality. You've got all the resources you need. You're going to become very confident about your power. You know, at the same time, you need to be straightforward. You need to be simple. You need to be direct here. You know that you are going to be thinking like, oh my God, it's a hard work, but you need to do it. Just do it. It's about a steady progress indeed. But on another hand, it's about you knowing which plan do you need to stick to. It's about sticking to the plan. It's all about sticking to the plan. By sticking to the plan, my gorgeous Sagittarini, you're also going to be able to look behind the surface. You will be able to see behind the surface much quicker, much sooner than you can possibly imagine. Absolutely mind-blowing. And let me tell you something else, my gorgeous Sagittarini. When it comes to January, there is some kind of traveling that you're going to be thinking about. Travel awaits you. Travel awaits you. Travel awaits you. When it comes to January, travel awaits you. Whether this is going to happen in January, whether you're just going to become aware of this travel in January, whether you're going to become aware of this travel, like some kind of traveling that you're going to need to do in January and then you need to do in May, or you need to do in August, or you need to do in February, it doesn't matter. As long as it's attached to the energy of the actual January. The reason why this travel is so important is because whenever you go onto that travel, which is going to be on your mind, whether this is a long journey, short journey, you will see what I mean. It could be long journey, it could be short, mama. It really depends what, you know, it doesn't really matter. But as long as it's a journey, whenever you go to this journey, something is going to happen to you. You are going to have a really beautiful spiritual experience. And this spiritual experience is going to open your eyes, but it's also going to make you aware of something so important that you've been neglecting, and something so important that you need to work on, and something so important that's missing in your life, and it's affecting your whole quality of life. So this is why this is so important, because your eyes are going to be open indeed. So when I say travel awaits you, oh my goodness, there is so much more to it, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed. Okay, very, very important months in so many different ways. By the time you get to February, I absolutely love it how you're gonna start working on yourself, how you're gonna be working on your health, on your energy, on your appearance in general. You know, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying anything is wrong with your appearance, but this is good. This is good. The month of February is the time when you're gonna be loving yourself. The more you love yourself, the more happier you're going to be. The more you love yourself, the more optimistic you're going to be. The more you love yourself, that's exactly what you're going to be projecting to the world. And lots of people will be like, oh, loving yourself. No, baby, no. It's important to love yourself. It's so important, okay, to take care of yourself, because the more you love yourself, the more other people are going to appreciate you, the more other people are going to love you. So you will see that there are very interesting people going to start appearing in your life, and all these people are going to be so important, and they're going to be contributing to your life in so many different ways. You see why it's important to love yourself. This is what this energy is going to bring. But when I say that you're going to be loving yourself, I see that you're going to starting to take care of yourself. You're going to be doing things for yourself. Maybe you'll like kind of cut your hair in a different way. Maybe you'll do something nice for yourself. You're going to start things like on a spiritual level. You're going to start doing things you haven't done in a while on a spiritual level, which is brilliant, which means it's a great sign you're reconnecting with yourself. But you're also going to be starting to think a lot about the healthy aspects of your life. So you're either going to be into herbs even more if you haven't been, if you have been so far, or if you haven't been so far, you're going to start being into herbs and vitamins and minerals and all this natural lifestyle. This is always brilliant because it always raises your vibration. I know you're going to make a really important choices when it comes to your lifestyle, and they're going to be absolutely great. But I do also know that on a health-wise, you're going to start doing something new, something great health-wise. Maybe you're going to start working out. Maybe you're going to start going to do some training or something, you know. However, this is really going to make a tremendous impact on your life, okay? Very, very tremendous impact this is going to make. Absolutely brilliant indeed. This is the beginning of new you, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed. And you're going to be thinking by the end of that month, how are you coping so far without doing all these things? Because you will see what a beautiful and colorful energy this is actually going to bring into your life. Nothing is going to raise your spirit the way your spirit is going to be risen after that moment in time. So it's the beginning of something really, really beautiful indeed. And also when it comes to February, my gorgeous Sagittarini, when it comes to February, I'll tell you something. Do you know what? Something is going to be, it's to do with the clarity. You're going to become fully aware of something very interesting. Something is going to be exposed to you. Something that was maybe hidden. What you're going to find out, it's going to make you really think like, oh my God, how much you want to explore. How much you want to explore. So what you're going to find out, what is going to be exposed, what was hidden, what you're going to become fully aware of, is going to put you in a mode like, oh my God, I want to explore this so much. Well, this is your sign that this is the part of your new direction. You need to understand that this is going to bring a boundless potential into your life. This is going to bring a fresh start into your life, and you're still going to be like, oh my God, I'm not too sure, like this and that. But then again, at the same time, there are going to be some breaking news that you're going to hear, and these breaking news are going to be crazy, ludicrous. Not that you weren't aware of this, but there are even some crazy things that you're gonna be aware of when it comes to like a breaking news. And it's, on one hand, it's gonna shock you, but then on another hand, it's gonna confirm certain fears for you. But this is actually gonna have a beautiful impact on your life, because this is gonna be the main reason why you're gonna be pushed forward to kind of like really accept this so seriously, this new direction. So these breaking news are gonna play an important role when it comes to, again, a very kind of unusual way of confirming something really personal to you. Trust me, you will know exactly what I mean here, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Indeed, absolutely brilliant. So the February, in a nutshell, it's also bringing you, a new direction to follow. It's about starting up some kind of a project, but then on another note, it's about you exploring what just made you feel so inspired, what just made you feel so enthusiastic. It's most certainly not something that you should be ignoring whatsoever. Just understand this. What you're gonna find feeling so attached to when it comes to wanting to explore so badly, just remember that all this is gonna happen completely spontaneously, but most importantly, it's bringing a boundless potential into your life. So of course that this is something which is going to be ever so important. This is the sign that you are going through a very special transition here. One phase came to an end and another phase is about to begin. The new phase which is about to begin is most certainly going to be the moment in time when you feel so kind of excited to explore something, like, oh my goodness. The next month, my gorgeous Sagittarini, it's gonna be March. Now in March, you know, basically, do you know what? It's about this a really beautiful person, a gorgeous person. It's this woman who is very practical. She's down to earth. She's very resourceful. She's very mothery. She's home-centered. She also loves nature. This woman is so pure. I absolutely love this woman. If somebody doesn't like a person like this, then it's something wrong with that particular person who doesn't like person like this, honestly. And there are people like that. Of course there are people like this, but in general this person is so beautiful. And if somebody has got something against this person, then that little bastard who has something against that person has got like so many demons that they're actually dealing with. Do you know what I mean? It tells you a lot about that person, not this gorgeous down to earth person that I'm actually talking about here. Well, that person, down to earth woman person in March, because of that person, you're going to become intuitively aware about something. When it comes to you trusting your inner voice here, when it comes to some kind of contemplation that you are going to have on your mind, you are going to have some kind of contemplation, where that woman is going to play an important role. Because of that woman, you will realize, you will become intuitively aware of the fact that now it's time to engage with something new. And at the same time, you will also realize that what you're going to realize also, that by you engaging with something new, you're going to detach yourself on one hand from something really bad, and on another hand, this is to do with an unexpected change that you've been through within the last 10 months. You know, you've been through very dark and negative unexpected change, and that affected you, and it's still affecting you right now. And this moment in time, poof, it's about to go. Absolutely brilliant. And this in itself, it's also going to help you to reconnect with yourself, which is ever so important, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed. Okay, and also 1, 2, 3, 4. When it comes to April, do you know what? Well, you know, again, it looks like somebody is going to tell you something, and it's really, really not going to like this. It's to do with somebody being a little bit rude to you, a little bit negative to you. Do you know what? That particular person has done a great favor to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So somebody is going to be a little bit rude to you. Somebody is going to be a little bit horrible to you. It's about some kind of hurtful words. But the reason why am I saying that person is doing a favor to you, because it's going to really kind of illuminate the shadow. And when I say this is going to illuminate the shadow, this is going to put you in a mode where you are going to focus on a solution, and otherwise you wouldn't. And when I say that you're going to focus on the specific solution, it's about you realizing, because of that you're almost done with something. It's one more push that you need to make here. But it's very important to, so it's going to be like kind of time for action, but you can't have a time for action here without strategy whatsoever. So you need to be very smart, and you must not rush with things here whatsoever, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed. And also 1, 2, 3, 4, when it comes to April, do you know what? When it comes to April, my goodness, somebody very special, it's about to enter your life. So my gorgeous Sagittarini, if you're like single and ready to, hello my darling, if you're single and ready to mingle, there is someone very beautiful about to enter your life. And the way that person is going to enter your life, it's going to be so weird, and it's going to happen in the most of the unexpected ways you can possibly imagine. Someone is about to enter your life, and all I can tell you, it's like you are going to ask this person, where have you been my whole life? Where have you been my whole life? And even more so, when you see that person, you're going to find this person attractive, like, of course, but then the more you talk to this person, the more attractive that person is going to become. There are going to be so many things that you're going to be sharing, like, oh my God, you're not going to be able to believe this. And also, at the same time, just 2 or 3 days later, my gorgeous Sagittarini, the connection is going to be so strong that you're going to be like, are you sure I don't know you my whole life? But it's not someone who you're gonna get bored of, like, ever. This is someone whom you're gonna learn from so much about yourself, about your life, about your spirituality, and there is something very unique that you share, that you're not gonna be able to believe, your way of thinking about something really specific. And because this person is gonna be somebody who's gonna be on one hand spiritual, but on another hand very professional, you just would not think that somebody like this can actually think in this particular way. And this is going to mean to you so much as well. My gorgeous Sagittarini, you need to prepare for somebody very special to walk into your life, like love, romance, like never before. And I'm talking about someone powerful, and I'm talking about someone solid, and I'm talking about someone who has achieved something really great when it comes to their life. I'm talking about someone who came from nothing and they achieved so much. Like, very, very capable person, someone who came from nothing, someone who, like, literally, that's how I can describe this person, someone that came from nothing, and that person achieved so much. I love people like this. I absolutely love people like this. Somebody who broke some kind of norms, and somebody who's keep on breaking some kind of norms as well. Somebody who traveled a lot, or somebody who is still traveling a lot every now and then, you see. So it's somebody who is very knowledgeable about lots of different aspects of life in general, but somebody who is a rather adventurous as well. Okay, so someone very beautiful is about to walk into your life. Very attractive, very beautiful, and this is someone who is gonna make probably the biggest impact that anybody ever made in your life. And if you're not single, if you are in a happy relationship, no, I'm joking. If you're not single, if you're in a happy relationship, or if you're not ready to let somebody into your life for whichever reason, that's absolutely fine. Then this means that there is also going to be a very special person who is going to walk into your life, but it's going to be like a friend, like a spiritual friend. But a very, very special friend. This special friend is going to be able to recognize things about you nobody else ever recognized. This special friend is going to keep on recognizing certain things about you. You're going to love this. You're going to find this so personal. And you're also going to be like, where have you been my whole life? There is so much that you're going to experience through this person. This person is going to play an important role when it comes to you coming out of it, out of yourself, and trying things in life you always wanted to try, do things in life you always wanted to do. Your life is like gonna become like a little adventure as soon as this powerful person walks into your life. It's gonna feel like a family member. This person is gonna feel so close to you, like superb, absolutely brilliant indeed. And it's also going to mean to you the fact that you share something from your past, from a long time ago, something you do not like to talk to everybody about, something that affected you like a long time in your past. This person is sharing exactly the same experience. You will know that this person is like probably walking into your life from a completely different dimension, but most importantly, it's gonna bring the best out in you when it comes to your spirituality. And you know how important spirituality is, like ridiculously important. Out there, they don't want us to know the power of spirituality has on every single one of us. So this is what I'm talking about here indeed. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, the next month that I'm going to be talking about is going to be May. In May, you know, this is fantastic. You're going to feel like, I need a break, I need a break, I'm going to freak out, I need a break, I need a break. No, this is how you're going to feel. You're going to feel like you need to chill out, you need to have like a little break. You're going to feel like, oh, I want to take a little break and recharge. I want to clear my head. This is to do with an important recovery period when it comes to your reflection, you know, but you're also going to mentally prepare yourself for what's to come. The feeling, this need for you to relax and have a little break right at the beginning of this month, it's only coming from the fact because your hermit mode, it's about to pop up. And once the hermit mode pop up, there are very interesting things which are going to come to the surface that are around there, like so important, but we are not really seeing them because there is so much going on, you see. So this is why you're gonna feel like you're gonna need to have like a little break and recharge. So when you feel this, do not ignore this whatsoever. And it depends what in your world is, you know, to have a break and recharge. Maybe you'll go for a few days somewhere. Maybe you're not going to work a few days, stay at home, just chilling out. Maybe you will want to go to visit some kind of spa. Maybe you want to swim somewhere. It doesn't really matter how long this is going to be and how exactly this break is going to manifest in your life. But the bottom line is that remember mental preparation. You remember, because after you have this break, this is what's important. This is why it's important to have a break, because after you have this break, you are really going to become aware of this new opportunity and potential. And this new opportunity and potential is going to be connected to the finances. You know, this new opportunity and potential you're going to become aware of after that, it's going to be connected to financial situation. And you see, if you didn't have a break, you wouldn't know which steps do you need to take next. You see where Big Mama comes in and just shaking every flower, baby. You see, you wouldn't know which steps do you need to take if you didn't have a break. Let alone if you didn't have that break and clear your head and recharge and mentally prepare yourself for this. You wouldn't understand the beautiful gift that you actually have. The beautiful gift, something that you're so gifted at. It's going to be highlighted. How important this is going to be, my gorgeous Sagittarius. It's crazy. So this beautiful gift, beautiful gift that you have, it's going to be highlighted, you know. And if you didn't have that break and recharge, then otherwise, you know, you would be thinking like irrational. Okay, when it comes to such an important things that you will be actually going through. This is why this is so important to have a break and recharge, because after that you will become aware of new opportunity and potential. And this is to do with the finances, financial situation, and even more so, you will know exactly which steps do you need to take next, and it's to do with the beautiful gift of yours, okay? It's to do with the beautiful gift that you have, and otherwise you would be thinking like a completely irrational, and you wouldn't get to this absolutely powerful stage of your life right now. Okay, very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the next month that I'm going to be talking about, my gorgeous Sagittarini, it's going to be June. This is brilliant. You are really going to have such a wise advice from somebody very strong and somebody very rational and somebody very much so strong-minded, you know. That particular person is going to give you an advice directly, or you will get it through that person. Maybe you're going to be looking at that person, listening to that person, and then you're going to gain an advice, gather some kind of advice like that. Or maybe you're going to be watching that person somewhere on TV or something, and then you're going to get advice. Or maybe it's going to be directly. You know, this person is going to give you an advice like directly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 when it comes to June. But however, this particular person that you're going to get an advice from, it's really going to give you an idea how to deal, and it's going to give you an idea how to give. First of all, it's not only about an idea, but through that person you will understand that something needs more attention and care in your life. number one. Number two, you're also going to realize through that person, and it's to do with something that you're exhausted, that you almost gave up, and exhausted about something that you shouldn't give up and you shouldn't be exhausted about. And this is what all this boils down to. The person highlighting this and giving you advice and clarity, wise advice, to pay attention to this and not to give up. And you were almost so close to give up something that, my God, you're almost so close to be on the other side of that. Like, my God. So this is like an angel. This person, I don't care, is an angel. This person is an angel, because you're going to get an advice from that person, and wise advice and a new idea. You know, when it comes to something that you're so exhausted about that you almost gave up. You know, it caused so much tension in your life, but it's just also like kind of, it would be absolutely crazy to give it up right now. So this person is going to play a huge role, because by the time you get to July 2024, by the time you get July and August 2024, in July and August, you're going to have a really good and positive messages about, you know, the advice that you followed, and you will see that something that you were so exhausted about, that something that you almost gave up, it's gonna play a fundamental role in an absolutely whole year 2024, because right now this is probably bringing the biggest turning point of your entire spiritual journey. What you were exhausted about and you wanted to give up, and now it's about to, oh my God, have this mind-blowing spiritual flip-flop, my gorgeous Sagittarius. What you wanted to give up with, and now it's bringing you, like, oh my God, one of the most interesting stages in your life to follow. The new door are about to open, and once you open this door, nothing is ever going to be the same again. So this is why this is so important. If you gave up, oh my God, if you gave up, you would be sorry for the rest of your life. Honestly, because it's to do with something that's absolutely irreversible, and you would be tormenting and torturing yourself for the rest of your life. So this is why this person is like an angel, because this person is the part of this sudden shift and change taking over in your life. Okay, so this is why this is some kind of an angel I'm talking about here. This is the part of a sudden shift and change taking over in your life. Okay, so now the next months, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next months that I'm going to be talking about is going to be July. What a crazy year this is going to be, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Look at this. All your hard work, it's about to pay off. All I can say to you right now, you're on the right path. Keep going and see where this is gonna take you. I can clearly see where this is taking you. July is bringing you an absolutely mind-blowing achievement. Success, achievement. Your energy levels are going to be like big mamas. You're going to be like on the ceilings, like Sagittarini, calm down, darling. You know, no, seriously. It's like basically in July, you're going to have a great news, important news when it comes to success. When it comes to the part of your life that you've been working on, when it comes to the part of your life that you're passionate about, when it comes to part of your life that you consider as a work or career or finances, however, fantastic success, fantastic accomplishment, fantastic achievement. This is actually going to surprise you. This is the level that this will go to. You expected this, but you did not expect that it's actually going to be so successful. This is going to make your life complete. This is going to make your life whole, and you're also going to realize that you're reaching some kind of an expertise, some kind of expert level, and you are going to be thinking a lot what you are going to do next. And now you're also going to become aware of an important truth not that long after that moment in time. An important truth about yourself, an important truth how much you want to do something, and that important truth about yourself you are going to find out at the same time. It's going to play an important role when it comes to you deciding what are you going to do next. When it comes to you deciding what are you going to do next, you need to understand that every minute, every second, every hour, every month, every year, every day, I'm going to get mixed up here, but every single second of our time, we're evolving, we are growing, and we are changing. This level of success is going to surprise you, but it's really going to require from you to think what naturally would be the next step for this. You need to take this on the next level, and you need to think what will naturally be the next level here. There is something innovative about to come in. There is something that you're going to try, you never tried before. And once you try that, you are going to be thinking like, oh my God, where have I been my whole life that I've never tried this before? So this in itself, it's also going to help you kind of to learn something new about yourself that later on it's going to play a major role by the time you come to December. When you find yourself on a little crossroads, this is going to play a huge role, because you will choose to go for the different paths that you would normally go to. Yet again, everything is beautifully connected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. By the time you get to August, my gorgeous Sagittarini, I like this. I like this so much. It's to do with the justice. It's to do with an important justice. Something is going to be going on. Something is going to be going on. So by the time you get to August, you either started some kind of a process of some kind of a justice yourself. You maybe took some case on or whatever. Maybe you started to process some kind of a process of a legal justice yourself. Okay, or maybe that happened a long time ago, so you're still waiting, or maybe someone was trying to decide something for you, and you were so worried about what they're going to decide, a certain group of people or a couple of people, and you were so worried, and you were waiting for this decision. Whichever decision you have been waiting for, this decision, it's gonna be brilliant, my gorgeous Sagittarini. This is gonna be a positive decision. You're gonna be very happy when it comes to the actual outcome. You're gonna be very happy, because it's to do with something that you did not even like to think about how much you were actually worrying about this as well. So the outcome of this justice process is gonna be most certainly working in your favor. But this is also a really important sign that if you want to do and work on a certain justice, or if you want to start something, or if you want to prove certain justice, then August 2024, it's gonna be superb months for it, because it's bringing you a good luck, okay? Because the luck is going to be on your side, and things are indeed going to work in your favor. Very important, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed. And also this process of justice, this is going to mean to you so much. It's to do with something that really will affect you like subconsciously. So this in itself is gonna, you're gonna feel so much, thank God. And that in itself is going to help you to release some kind of nervous energy. But it's also going to allow you to be more natural, to be more authentic, to be more real, to be more organic, because something is going to be proven to you throughout all this process. Bless your heart. Something is going to be proven to you. There is a mind-blowing big mama lesson which is going to come out of it. Mind-blowing big mama lesson is going to come out of it. When you learn a spiritual lesson, nothing in the world is like it, and everything changes after that moment in time. And the lesson that you are going to learn here is, to always be yourself, always be natural, always be authentic, always be real, always be organic, and always trust yourself. The more you trust yourself, the more confidence you will have. Here, you're going to realize something really, really specific, and you are going to be thinking about an interesting possibility that someone is going to mention to you, somebody very close to you, very important to you, like a certain family member or a great friend is going to mention to you some kind of possibility, which is going to be ludicrous and crazy to you to start with. But then again, the elements of that you're going to be able to connect to immediately, but in general this is not going to make sense to you. But then later on you will see that this possibility, that couple of things that are going to happen, a couple of signs that you're going to have, and it's all going to be leading towards that point at around October, I would say. It's all it's all going to be leading towards that point at around October already, you see. So this is why this is so important indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now, my gorgeous Sagittarini, the next important month, it's going to be September. I like it. Do you know why? Because it's about someone very 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. September. The next month is going to be September. You know why September is going to be brilliant? Because it is about your financial stability. It is an important news, information about your financial stability, and you are going to like this so much. This financial stability is going to allow you to protect your assets, but also when it comes to the month of September, it would be good to think about your assets if you have any assets, and also what you can do with your assets and how you can protect your assets as well. Nothing bad or nothing negative is going to happen, but I'm just saying that the energy and your mind all together, that balance, you're going to be thinking very sharp. You're going to be very sharp. You're going to be very clever. You're going to be very intelligent, how you normally are. But now you're going to be thinking in a really fast way. You're going to realize things really quickly, especially when it comes to things on the financial level as well. So this is why am I saying this. But also when it comes to September, you are gonna be, you know what I mean? You're gonna be like kind of you're gonna be making a really difficult choice here, and this is something that you're gonna be challenging. And the difficult choice that you're gonna be making, it's like basically, you need to understand is that when it comes to the difficult choice, the answer to that difficult choice is like you need to go for what makes you feel happy and what makes you feel satisfied at this stage. You need to go, when it comes to the difficult choice, you really need to focus on your emotions. You need to focus on your feelings, okay? So you need to focus on what exactly makes you feel happy and satisfied. And that in itself, it's already going to put you on the right path indeed. So I know that this may sound confusing, but when you do face a difficult choice, the answer to that the only reason why it's going to be so difficult, because one is going to be about finances more, another one is going to be more about your emotions and what makes you happy and satisfied when it comes to other things. Now this is the answer to the difficult choice that you're actually going to be making here, my gorgeous Sagittarini, indeed, because that in itself, it's also going to be playing an important role when you're going to get a completely different perspective as well. As soon as you make the right choice, what makes you have to be honest with yourself, what makes you feel happy and satisfied. As soon as you make the right choice later on, by the end of that month, this is going to play an important role when it comes to you getting a different perspective on, number one, what you have to pause, delay and wait with, and then number two, what do you have to sacrifice. But this is going to be indeed a rather voluntary voluntary sacrifice indeed. So this is why this is going to be so important. The next month it's going to be October. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Sorry, I know it's probably annoying that I have to count. So the next month it's going to be October. So now in October you will realize exactly what you are making a progress with. You will make a progress with a really important part of your life. You are gaining momentum here, but you need to commit to the plan. It's important for you again to commit to the plan here, okay? Because you know what is going to happen at the moment in time when it's not only about you making progress and committing to the plan, but you are going to be facing a variety of very, very interesting options. When it comes to you facing a variety of interesting options, you know, you need to pay, now at this stage, when it comes to you facing variety of options, you need to pay attention to skills which you're going to recognize. There are the specific skills that you're going to recognize about yourself for the first time in your life. That's something new, that's something fresh, and that's something that's going to make a fundamental impact on your life. Skills, just, I know it sounds crazy, but when you are facing a variety of very interesting options at around that time, you're also going to be thinking about the certain skills that you recognize at that moment in time or right beforehand, okay? But it doesn't matter. The part of this variety of options that you're going to have is going to be the new skills, something that you realized about yourself that you're great, that you're so good at, and something that comes to you so naturally. Now this is the option that you need to like really pay attention to. This is something that you need to focus on, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Indeed, this is something that you need to focus on. And you are, honestly, when you're thinking about these skills, you know what I'm gonna like, really what I like here is that your spirit is going to be rising. You're going to be overflowing with emotions, especially when it comes to your creativity, but also you are going to be having such a strong and positive vibes when you're thinking about these skills that you realized about yourself for the first time in your life. This is a very great sign, but it's also going to be the beginning of a really beautiful changes, you know, and this is bringing the fresh energy and a brand new element into your life that is going to make everything so much more meaningful, especially when it comes to the certain things that you've been struggling with, you know. This is really going to be another beautiful moment of your own liberation. It's the time when you're going to set yourself free, because you are going to do the right thing, but you need to kind of like really act now when it comes to this as well. By acting now, you're also going to be in the flow, and you are going to be unrestricted indeed. The next months that I'm going to be talking about, my gorgeous Sagittarini, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The next months that I'm going to be talking about is going to be November. Absolutely brilliant, because here you are going to have this bold idea how to attack this problem. This problem is going to be driving you absolutely mental. This problem is going to be driving you up the wall. But the most important here is that you are going to have the bold idea how you going to attack this particular problem that you are going to be like really torturing yourself with, and you're gonna realize I need to change my batteries, yeah. No, I'm joking. You're gonna realize, my gorgeous Sagittarini, for example, that you know the reason why you are having this problem is because you didn't let go of some kind of some kind of bad idea. Okay, so first of all, you're going to be thinking about this problem, and this is going to be driving you up the wall, and then you're going to have this bold idea how you're going to attack this problem for the first time in your life. But then you're going to realize that the part of you attacking that problem is to kind of let go of a bad idea. Let go of the bad idea, and that in itself is going to help you to let go of damaging and negative thinking that was affecting you, keeping it all in balance. So this is why this is so important indeed, because yet again, one thing is literally going to lead into another. But however, you know, you are going to have this really amazing bold idea how to attack this annoying problem that was like really creating so much of a damaging and and negative thinking, and it was affecting you, especially when you were under the pressure, and things like that. So this is why this is going to be so important indeed. And also, my gorgeous Sagittarini, when it comes to the month of November, what else I was going to say to you? When it comes to the month of November, where is it? Yeah, when it comes to the month of November, very, very unusual revelation you're going to have. Very, very unusual and strange revelation in November. Something is going to come in your dream, and you're going to have a very strange and very odd and very bizarre dream. It's going to be really quick, but you're not going to be able to make sense of this dream whatsoever. But one specific person is going to be highlighted. All that you will remember through that dream, that it was extremely vivid, really short, really quick, vivid colors. But when you think about that dream as a whole, you can just remember one specific person who you haven't thought about in a long time. One specific person is to do with somebody who used to be in your life a long time ago. What is really going to blow you away is that you're not going to be able to explain this dream. All you're going to be able to remember is one specific person from your past. Then later on, before the end of that month, you are gonna hear about that person. You're gonna see that person somewhere. Whether this is gonna be online, whether this is gonna be in your home, it doesn't matter. You're gonna hear and you're gonna see that person. But it's more about what that person is gonna be doing, what that person is gonna be talking about. There is something that you will realize is like really missing in your life. There is something that you're going to be inspired when it comes to that person, but most importantly, you will realize what is missing in your life. And that in itself, it's really kind of going to put you in this mode like, oh my God, I want to do this. But this is a lot to do with your lifestyle, which is later on going to lead towards a tremendous lifestyle change. But also it's going to put you it's going to bring you a really important experience. But you just need to take that, consider that very, very seriously, because through that person, you will realize what is missing in your life. And once you bring that into your life, it's to do with the lifestyle, And once you bring this into your life, you're not gonna be able to believe that all this time has gone. And in your life, and you go to this point, and all this time you didn't kind of think of that, you're not going to be able to believe this. So this is something which is going to make you so much more content, and it's going to make you so much happier as well. So this is the sacred dream that you need to follow, and you're also going to somehow realize what needs more through that dream. You're also going to realize what needs more attention and care. Something that you're neglecting about yourself and about your life as well. And sometimes that does happen, Sometimes we do neglect very important and integral parts of our spiritual journey that we should never be neglecting. But then again, it all depends on our personal balance and what exactly we are going through, okay? The last month that I'm going to be talking about, it's going to be the month of December. Absolutely mind-blowing. December, it's like, oh my God, such a great vision. It's all boiling down to this particular vision which you are going to have in the month of December. You are going to have this vision, and this vision which you are going to have, my gorgeous Sagittarius, you will know exactly what to put in time and effort, and you will be reaping the rewards like never before. It's to do with a long-term strategy, and it's to do with you needing to be patient. It's to do with you understanding that now the time is right, but it's also to do with you really having this inner strength back when it comes to that vision. It's gonna happen in such a weird way, my gorgeous Sagittarini, in December, and this is also going to happen right at the beginning of December, because you are going to have some kind of a really pleasant pleasant experience, a really beautiful experience, like a mini adventure, and you're gonna tap into something very, very specific, very significant. And what are you gonna tap into? It's going to open your eyes, but it's also gonna make you experience something that's, you know, you've never experienced before. And this is gonna play an integral role when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone and realizing there is so much more to life, there is so much more to do. And this is all going to contribute towards you having this vision, my gorgeous Sagittarini. This is going to contribute towards you having this vision where exactly do you need to and do you want to put more time and effort. And you know what? You are going to be reaping the rewards. It's to do with a long-term strategy. You need to be patient, but this is going to bring an inner strength into your life. So you're going to start becoming very, very ambitious here. You know, ambition, drive, focus, you know, confident about your success. You are going to have things in control indeed. So this is going to require self-discipline, but it's also going to, it's also part of a very much so a willful direction. This is the part of your willful direction. This is the part of your clear direction. This is like, you know, this is something that you're going to become so ambitious and driven about. But then again, at the same time, this is going to be the beginning of probably the most you know, interesting stages of your life. Okay, my gorgeous Sagittarini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I wish you Happy New Year 2024. I wish you all the best. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and happy holidays to every single one of you. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and life to every single one of you, my gorgeous Sagittarini. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. Mwah.